Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Love Electronics. My name is Mai, and you are watching To so in today's episode, right, Meta shows off, like a bunch of prototype headsets, and then, Valve has a patent that, became public about a new headset. So we're gonna talk about new headsets, right? And then, I learned what presence means in VR and what the visual Turing test is. We're going to talk about that a little bit, right? And then at the end, there's some more RTX 4000, like, yeah! Whoa! Wow! Holy crap! Get him! Oh, yeah, die! Die! Come on. Two hands, ready? Yeah, expensive, but I'll take it. It's alright, I'm not gonna save. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, like, right, RTX 4000. 4000 series rumors and shit, right? That way. And also, like, I have some new thoughts, right? On, like, what you should... Whoa, look at all this shit. I got some new thoughts on what kind of hardware like you should buy, and all that because of this new information. So let's get right to it, right? First thing, let's talk about those new headsets. Wow, it's been a long time since I did this. What's up, bird? So yeah, right? Meta, right, shows off a bunch of these prototype headsets, right? Dude, like, the future of VR is, like, even more intricate than even I imagined, right? Okay, so first of all, right, they showed off a headset with retinal resolution. Like, apparently, if you have 60 pixels per degree of view, right? Like up and down, left and right, you have 60 pixels per degree. That's like the same as like 2020 human vision and shit. I didn't know that, right? Well, the Quest, right, is only like 20 pixels per degree, right? But it's like, if this is 20 pixels per degree on PC VR, like, this looks really good, like really good. So at 60, they're saying like it's indistinguishable, right? Which is fucking badass, right? And then I almost got you, fucking slick bastard. Yeah.
Alex, how's it looking up there?
It's still
It's
up.
good, Dad.
So like,
Movement is normal. Same for the
right,
combine
so they
controls.
showed that off,
How's it
so
going
that
with
was
stock there?
cool, right? Then they had another fucking headset, right? And it used like a new type of lens, right? That they were calling Holocake lenses, right? They use
Don't
lasers
get greedy, guys.
instead
I
of
made
like
a
an
time here.
LED, right? So they're
Oh,
able
also,
to make them
as
like
part of the combine
super
movement supplies
duper
and
thin. Like the
quarantine zone,
Holocake
that place has been
dude
deserted
is
for
hopefully
years.
going to be the actual form factor that they use in the future, because it looked like ski golf. It looked comfortable. Like, I'm gonna link in the description the discussion from Upload VR that I
What'd you-
watched. They're really informative, right?
Terrific.
And then also Meta's actual like official like presentation. Like Mr. Zucky Ducky did a really good job. Like, he's really wasn't that good at presentations. Like, they have been some disasters, some the meta presentations and shit. But good old Zucky Duck, man. Zucky Duck did a great job, dude. Like, I'm really proud of him. Like, that presentation was really good. And then what else? Okay. Oh, yeah. So, varifocal, right? Yeah, hold on. Boop. Let's go through this shit. Resume. Right. So varifocal, right? Like if I pick something up, right? Let me go in the light, right? I have a hard time reading, right, when it's here, and this is where it's focused at. It's focused about, like, a little bit farther than arm length, but if you bring it up, right, like, it's really, really, really hard to see because everything. Here, let's take 2 steps. Ready? 1, 2. All right, so that's like 2 meters, right? So that's the draw distance, like the focus range of all headsets right now. Is that 2 steps away? That's where it's focused at, right? So like when I'm playing like Resident Evil and shit, and like Resident Evil, what is it, 2 and 3, right? They were never made for VR. Oh, god damn, dude! You gonna fix that? That don't look cheap, bro. Like, people need their fucking roofs, dog. Fuck, man. So fucking rude. So fucking rude. Right? So, like, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 were never supposed to be in VR, right? So, like, it's really bad. When you have to read, right? Your eyes focus on the words, and goddamn, dude, that shit fucks with your head, gets you real sick, gives you eye strain, and then it's hard to unfocus back. I mean, there are sacrifices, right? Here you go, buddy. You hungry? You hungry? Right? There's sacrifices you gotta make in VR, right now, because, like, I mean, unless you're gonna spend like $20 million on a fucking headset, right? You gotta go with what's available, right? But when they introduce variable focal, like, that's gonna be badass, dude. Like, I'm really excited about that. And what was the last one? Oh, yeah. So the big one, the one that Zucky Duck, right, was all fucking happy about, and also, like, one of Adam Savage's employees, like, fucking went and checked it out too, right? What they were tripping out about is HDR. Like, they were super tripping out about HDR, and more than I would have thought. But apparently, if you have extremely high brightness and HDR and all that shit, it is like the most easy way technologically at the moment to make it more convincing and more real. Like, they were all tripping out about it. So I'm super stoked for that. And it just so happens that PlayStation VR 2 is actually going to be the first HDR headset, which is good. Because even if you don't like PlayStation VR, that means the technology is getting out there, right? And that means that it's going to get cheaper. But it's all for this thing called, like, the visual Turing test and shit. But let me go ahead and tell you about the visual Turing test, right? And about what is it called? Presence. Because I just learned about that. I just learned about that shit, right? And it's actually really, really fucking interesting. So let me tell you about that. Okay. So presence, right? I learned what presence means in VR terminology, right? And what the visual Turing test is, right? Presence, right, is the subconscious, like, reaction to being in a VR environment when it's actually convincing enough that it tricks your brain. In other words, like, say you were playing even like a non-realistic looking VR game, and something comes at your head and you're like, whoa, that's presence, right? And what the 2 guys over at Upload VR were talking about is that you usually only get in these, like, standalone quest games and shit, like, seconds at a time of presence. Holy shit, like this one, for instance, right? But and how cool it is when it happens, which it is really cool when presence happens and you feel inside the environment. But see, the thing is as holy shit, I forgot about you. So as the graphics and everything gets closer to what they call the visual Turing test, holy shit, homeboy, fucking run. No. So as you get closer, right, to this visual Turing test, being able to be succeeded. What's up? Fuck yeah, Carlos, I'm coming. God. You get more and more in the presence, right? And, one thing, though, that I've noticed, right, is PCVR totally does a better job. Totally does a better job than the standalone. I feel presence for minutes at a time. I mean, I get myself lost in this. You really do need realistic graphics for it to actually do the presence properly. Like, you really do. And the closer it gets to realism, and the better the voice acting is, right? And the better the modeling and reaction, that totally fucking helps too. Hi, Carlos. Totally helps too. Like, big time, dude, right? And then, there's this thing called a visual Turing test. And what that is it's being able to indistinguish virtual reality, right, from reality. Like, I can see this. Like, it's not perfectly circular, right? This is obviously a texture, right? And all that. Like, this is pretty much like the best you can get right now. And it's good, right? And it's close enough to trick my brain, but it's nowhere near visual Turing. So that's what visual Turing means. Like, if I looked at this, I wouldn't be able to tell if this was in the game or if I was looking at one of these outside my house, right? Right? And the thing is if you can get PCVR right now, and you can get just one of these little cheapo Quest 2s, you can maintain presence for a while. I mean, I feel pain. Like, it's like a weird, like, not a real pain, like a phantom pain, sort of, kind of, when, like in Resident Evil 7, when the lady cut off my fucking arm and shit. It's like, ah! It's amazing. It's fucking amazing what this presence and shit does.
What matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah, it does matter.
Yeah, you'll be safe.
Yeah. So, also, right, Valve?
What about you?
Right, Valve has a patent that people are all speculating about, right? It might be the Valve Deckard, right? Valve Deckard is a code name for the next generation Valve VR headset that they're going to come out with, right? And it seems to be, from the rumors, that it's going to have like a Steam Deck, maybe, inside of it. Like, the back, not in the front, but in the back, it seems they're going to have a compute unit. And it's going to be, yeah, you're really interested in this shit. Yeah, I was saying, Carlos, the back, right, it's going to have the compute unit. And it's an x86, or in other words, a regular Windows computer processor, right, inside of it. And they're even saying it might even be able to play Half-Life Alyx, like, in the headset and shit. I don't know what else it's going to have. I can tell you, as much as I love Valve and being a YouTuber that does VR, I am definitely going to buy one of these headsets. Just because I got to, dude. I want one so bad, right? Like, no matter how much money it is, I'm going to buy it. But I don't think y'all should do that. Like, I have some thoughts, right? Like, yeah, let's go over to Resident Evil 2, right? And let me tell you about, like, what they're talking about with the Nvidia cards and shit like that. And then, and what I really believe that you should buy if you're in one of two categories, right? Right? Alright, well, let's go and check out that game, okay? So, the latest rumors, right, for, the RTX 4000 series, right, is like, the 4080? Oh, hey, dude! I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Say goodbye to them legs. That was too cool. So, what was it? Oh, yeah. So the 4080 and the 40... I mean, the 4080 and 4090, right? Right now are being rumored, right? To run at 420, sweet, and 450 watts, respectively, right? And I learned, that there's... Holy fuck! Okay, what we got? Fuck this dude. Alright. We're going hunting. Ah, shit! Get him! God damn it! Is he dead? Holy shit! No! Holy crap! Get him! Okay. Yes. What the fuck is I saying? Hey! So, what I was saying was, right, is I learned that there's these things called transient power spikes, right? Where graphics cards, and they have been for a long time, right? Are you dead, bro? The graphics cards, right? They can, if they run, like, let's say they run 200 watts, right? They can spike for, like, a fucking couple thousandths of a second, right? At, like, 400 watts or 450 watts. It's normal. It's just how it works. It's during a load. It's fucking, it's just, all fucking graphics cards have been doing it for a while. I don't trust you, bro. Oh, shit, man. Okay. So, like, all graphics cards have been doing that since, like, for a while, right? So, here's the issue, right? Like, I live in America, right? I live in America. So, anything over 1800 watts, right, on a single circuit is gonna trip the circuit. Right? It's just going to trip the circuit, and it's going to shut down the computer. It's going to stop my recording. It's going to fuck everything all up. Right? And, like, I got some badass, cool-ass roommates, right, who love Christmas. So, like, my house is 100%, like, completely decked out in Christmas lights and fucking, you know, fucking ornaments and all kinds of shit, right? All the time. So I'm afraid, because I don't know how many rooms I share a circuit on. I do know on the other side of my wall, there is a dehumidifier, right? And that thing pumps some watts. And that's the other side of the wall. So we're sharing the same wall. So I am definitely sharing a fucking, I am definitely sharing, oh, god damn. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, he came out of nowhere. Go, fuck this shit. I wanna fucking finish without dying. Okay, fuck all that. Jesus. Right? So, like, here's the thing, right? There is nothing worse in my whole fucking existence of something fucking up during my recording. Or whatever. Like, I'm not playing video games. Like, I'm recording, right? This is my business and shit. So, like, if it's shut down because of a transient spike, because I blew some fucking zombie's head off or some shit, dude, I'd be so pissed. It'd be devastating. I wouldn't be able to use it. I can't use anything for YouTube unless it's reliable. I don't overclock, right? I don't overclock anything, and I keep everything as stock as possible, and I don't do too many fan dangling or wing danglings or any of that shit. I just don't, man. I don't fuck with this shit. I just want it to work. I've been fixing computers my entire goddamn life. I am a computer fucking specialist, right? I do not want to fix anything anymore. I'm turning 40 this year. I'm done with this shit, right? I'm a YouTuber. I use VR. I'm a comedian. I don't want to be a technician no more. I just want to be a comedian, right? Comedians don't have to deal with this shit, right? So here's the problem, right? Is I want to give Nvidia all my motherfucking money, dog. Like, all my money. Like, I'm making money at this shit, right? Like, I don't ask for Patreon or nothing. I don't want any of y'all's money and shit, right? I figured out a way for me to have stable income, right? And that's shorts. Shorts are stable. You get a stable amount of views. You get a stable amount of money. It's stable. It's my Patreon. I do my shorts. I put a little bit of effort into my shorts, and it pays out big time. So I can afford some shit, right? And I like shit to be pretty. And I like shit to fucking work. And I don't like shit to skip. So I will spend all the motherfucking money. Like, all the money. Like, Nvidia, I will give you my money. But it's gotta work, dog. Like, if I can't get a 4090 because it's gonna trip the fucking breaker, I'm gonna be pissed because I want one, right? I want one. And it's looking like I might have to get, like, a 4070, and them bitches are fucking way cut down from the rumors and shit compared to the 4080 and the 4090. Because even at 420 watts, dude, that's a lot. So I'm hoping that I won't trip a breaker. But Nvidia, if you're listening, y'all need to chill the fuck out on the wattage, dog. Because I don't care how much it costs anymore, but I need it to work in America because I'm American, right? So like, I've changed my mind, right, about like what I'm gonna suggest like people do if they want to get into PCVR. Like, first of all, right, if you want to record and you want to do YouTube, and you got all the money in the world, right? Fucking buy as much as your fucking breaker can do. Like, you can't overbuy because you really can use the headroom. Like, when it comes to recording and encoding and all that shit and generating and all the fucking special effects, VR is the most intense thing you can do, period, graphic-wise. It just is. It just fucking completely devastates any other games, like, fucking taxing on the fucking graphics card, right? So, if you can afford it, like, go ahead. Spend all the money you want. I really recommend you get AMD CPUs, and I really recommend you get the Nvidia GPUs, right? And I really recommend that you definitely get Nvidia GPUs so you can get DLSS and all kinds of great shit. It just works. I might change my mind later, but whatever, right? But if you're on a budget, right, or if you're just a normal person, do not buy 4090s, dude. Do not buy 4090s. Just do not buy them. They are oh shit, it's got a burst mode. Oh damn. Don't buy 4090s. They're so a waste of money. Like, and it so just makes fucking it just so makes Nvidia fucking think like they can keep getting away with that shit, you know? Because they really are ripping people off, and it really is ridiculous. I'm an idiot, right? And I like shiny things, right? And I just do. So like I'm gonna get it, but I'm an idiot, right? I really don't think you should. Here's what I think you should do, right? Is there is an excessive amount of fucking 30 series cards because of the whole fucking miners scalping it and shit like that, you know, and then they just overproduced them and all this shit. Like, there's gonna be so many 30 series cards for like ever in the used market and even in the new market. So here's what I recommend, right? Wait as long as you can, because it's dropping below MSRP. Like, wait as long as you can. Don't be in a rush, right? And just keep waiting. And eventually, right? The longer you wait, the cheaper it's going to get. Get a 3060. Get a 3060 like I'm running right now. And get a Ryzen 5600X. And get 16 gigs of DDR4 memory. Here's why I tell you to do that, right? Because that setup is going to keep getting cheaper. And just keep getting cheaper. And keep getting cheaper. And it works. I mean, it works. You can play all VR games. You can mod fucking regular AAA games into VR. And it works. And it's good enough to record. You can start a YouTube channel. Or you can stream. Or you can just fucking be able to play these motherfucking things. Because they're fucking cool. Resident Evil VR mods are fucking worth the $1,800 I originally spent on my system. And the $3,000 total I spent. Total. On fucking all hardware. I spent $3,000 to be able to do this. But it's also so I can record on YouTube and shit, right? So, you know, it's an investment, right? But I don't think you should spend that much money. And I think by the time the 40 series comes out, right, you should very easily be able to get an RTX 3060 with a Ryzen 5600X and 16 gigs of RAM for under $1,000. I really do. I really think so. I think they'll be everywhere, and they're awesome, and it's the great baseline of people who play VR games for PC should all try to get at least this system so that like 5 years from now, this is the baseline, right? This is the baseline. Because this shit is so fucking good. It works. It works. And if I needed to, I could continue my VR channel on this. It's just, I have like this problem where if I get money, I want to spend it. And I like shiny things. And I like fucking, I've never owned a 90 series card, ever. So I kind of just want to do it because it's pimp and baller. Alright, alright. So, that's my thoughts. Alright, so let's go back to the outro, okay? And recommendations. Don't forget about recommendations. Alright. So, oh shit. Ah, get out of here! So, yeah, like, fucking crazy time to be alive, right? And to be into VR and shit. Like, fucking so awesome. I'm loving this shit. I'm really, really hoping to get that fucking new Valve headset whenever the fuck they bring it out. Because that shit looks cool. But with recommendations, right? Can the babies die? Let's see. Die, baby. No, baby won't die. Oh, cool. Yeah, someone mentioned, right? Look, check it out. Like, there used to be, like, a little targeting reticle, and I hated it, right? And it would take some time to, like, zoom in and shit. Like, I've been practicing, right? Like, I can just fucking shoot, right? So, like, I didn't want that. Like, one of my other friends that also does some YouTube and VR and shit, he was upset about it. But, like, I'm not. Like, that's badass. I got rid of the fucking targeting reticle. Good. I'm really happy. Recommendations, right? Dude, like, if you like Star Trek, watch Strange New Worlds, right? If you don't like Star Trek, watch Strange New Worlds. If you like old Star Trek, watch Strange New Worlds. If you like new Star Trek, watch Strange... Dude, just watch this shit, dude. Strange New Worlds is so motherfucking good, dude. Like, so good. Like, it is... I love all Star Trek. So, like, let me warn you right here, right? Like, I am biased, right? I like all Star Trek. But Strange New Worlds, hands down, has got to be, like, the best ever all-around Star Trek show, period. There's a couple episodes out now, like, I don't know, 8. I just saw episode 8. Oh, I need to come back for you. Look at this. This thing's fucking open. When the heck did that open? So, yeah, like, you should totally check it out. Like, totally check it out. It's on Paramount Plus or whatever. But, Jesus, it's so good, man. And the third episode made me cry. If you don't cry on the third episode, you're not human, right? Alright, well, that was an episode, folks. That was fun. I like these little shows. I hope you guys do, too, because these ones are fun to make. But with that, right, I don't have a Patreon or nothing. I just want my Google algorithm. Wait, hold on. If you press this and press this, changes out the bullet, right? Yep. Alright, so if you hold right grip, right, and then you press the top button on your left thumb, on your left controller, so I guess that's Y, right, while holding this down, if you have different ammo, it'll change it, right? So what I was saying was, oh shit, I shoot a dude in the dick. I don't have a Patreon or nothing, right? I just want my Google algorithm once, right? Likes, comments, subs, all that good shit, right? Oh, and if you really love me, you can click the share button. I don't know why, but that's literally like giving me $100. Like, it just so is. Google algorithm loves that fucking share button, right? Up here on the top left is the playlist for tech shit, right? If you like this stuff, this is the third episode. Right here's the playlist for the other ones. Right here is the playlist for Resident Evil 7. That's what I'm playing right now, along with the BioShock mod. And it's helping me with the loss of my wife. And it's just fucking badass, because look at this fucking thing. It's just... It's fucking badass, right? And then here in the bottom right is whatever I'm trying to plug for the Google algorithm, right? If you want to help out the channel, instead of giving me money, all you have to do is just watch my shit, right? That's all I need. I'm figuring it out, right? And then if you click on the heart in the bottom left, it'll subscribe to your channel. With that, I'm gonna wish you all good night. God, this house is creepy. I wonder where Grandma is.